Well, that's a new one, ragazzi. Ciao, buongiorno, un saluto di Inter Worldwide. My name is Anthony, and here we are with another bit of an update on the Mercato, the never-ending merry-go-round of the Mercato. Very slow, inconsistent, and unreliable news over the last week, as it has been this whole Mercato. You just need to look at the bullshit that these papers spin, and I'm kind of happy with Romelu Lukaku's response to all these overweight critics and whatnot, because man is looking fit, man is looking ready, and I can't wait to see this guy go under Conte. I reckon he's going to be an absolute beast. But today's video is not about that. It's about another Manchester United player. Of course, Romelu, a former Manchester United player now, but we have Alexis Sanchez, highly regarded years ago as one of the best attackers in the world for his flair, for his ability to pick up the ball slightly deep in opposition territory and make shift and do whatever he wants with that ball. Unfortunately, under Jose Mourinho at Manchester United, we saw nothing of the sort. We saw a lazy Alexis Sanchez. We saw a one-touch pony who basically wouldn't be able to get himself into gear. But we're pretty confident in terms of him reaching form again soon, because you can't just drop all your ability like that. I refuse to believe a player as talented as Alexis Sanchez is not going to be able to come back from his poor run of form. What we want to know now is, are the reports true, or is there any substance behind this deal? So we got Sky Sports, Calciomercato, and Football Italia as the main three outlets, all reporting that Alexis Sanchez has actually found an agreement with Inter. Now, if this is true, the only thing that he could have agreed to is a pay cut, because it's only going to be a loan. We're not going to be paying any sort of figure for this guy, because if we were to take him off Manchester United's hands, we'd still have to pay a sum that's not worth it for a player in his current mental state. So basically, we're looking at getting a pay cut for him in terms of his wages. So I think he's on 360 a week at Manchester United at the moment, which is absolute rubbish, man. That's like 26 million euro a year. I don't think our entire wage bill hits 26 million, to be honest, so that's not going to happen. The biggest thing would be Manchester United paying a portion of his wage. So for example, if he's on 360 and he agrees to take a pay cut down to maybe 250 to 260, we could get Manchester United paying 40 to 50% of that. And if that's the case, we'd be looking at virtually a free transfer for Alexis Sanchez, paying about 140 to 160k a week, which technically is not a bad deal at all, considering the stature of the player, the marketability of the player, and of course his ability in general as a second striker. He's got experience linking up with Lukaku, even if it didn't go successfully. But, he'd be given a second chance here at Inter to do that. Once again, whether or not the rumours are true, we don't know. This is just a report to say what's coming out of Sky. Probably won't be the last, blow-ass rumour to come out from Sky. Obviously, with us missing out or choosing not to redeem Dzeko for 20 to 25 million has resulted in him renewing his contract at Roma. I'm not losing too much sleep over it. I would have liked for him to come because I like him as a player. But in terms of how Inter as a club is moving forward, if we don't want to put double digits into the 20 to 25 million on a 33-year-old striker, that's fine by me. Esposito's doing well. Even though I don't trust that he has the ability or the mental strength to come into Serie A in his first season and play too many games, I would much rather us push for him for 20, 30 minutes off the bench if it was at the expense of saving 20 to 25 million and using that to re-strengthen the midfield. So let us know in the comments below what you think of Alexis Sanchez to Inter. Do you want it to happen? Do you not want it to happen? Do you reckon the rumours are true? Do you reckon it's all like most of the stuff has been this Mercato? I guess we'll find out. 2 weeks left of silly season, and we'll be able to focus on what really matters, the team's performance on the pitch. Forza Inter Worldwide.